And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next.
Welcome your Arizona Diamondbacks.
Just about to get underway, and on the hill, the big righty, Corbin Burnes.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Okay, all set to go. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Out towards right center field. Carroll makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One out, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Two outs. Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. That one not close. And it's 1-2. Out towards left center. McCarthy sizes this one up. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in the desert, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. This is Corbin Carroll.
For the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Ketel Marte. There's a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Carroll gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hard hit left side. Slings to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double
Batting
play.
third.
That was a thing of
First
beauty from start to
baseman,
finish.
Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Back here at Chase
Leading
Field,
off
all
for
set
the
for the
Padres,
start of the
third
inning.
baseman,
And now it's Manny Machado.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
Burns, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Naylor gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So a man aboard, Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. In there for strike one. Inside, just missed. Bogaerts swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just outside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one down the line. Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Jason Hayward.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Jason Hayward. Just missed.
1-0.
Second inning here, no score. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in.
Mission accomplished
38,
there
the
as he picks up the
designated hitter,
RBI to give him the lead.
Ornelas.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Two outs.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air out to center. And it falls. And out to a board.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he
Batting
did such a nice job of
catcher,
pulling his hands
Elias
tight to the
Diaz.
body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Elias Diaz. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Bottom of
for
the
the
second. And it's
Diamondbacks,
Lourdes Gurriel
left
Jr.
fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Darvish back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next
Whoa,
offering is
right down.
downstairs. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking
Two
ball
balls,
misses down
2
and
strikes.
away. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Handled by Machado. Over to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work
No ball,
efficiently.
2 strikes.
Darvish delivers.
Ball.
Breaking
2-2
ball
now.
inside. And that's ball 2. Out to center. Merrill. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Just
0-1.
missed. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Stays alive. On the ground, Cronenworth jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
Luis
off for the
Ariz
Padres,
stands
first
in.
baseman, Luis
He's kind of an
Ariz.
outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Off the mark there, and that is ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
In the air, right side. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
He was
Up next
all
for the
over that
Padres,
one. Once he
center
kicked that ball
fielder,
fair down the
Jackson
line, he
Merrill.
was off to the races for the triple. Awesome job of going with the pitch away and just taking what was given to him.
One down, runner at third. Jackson Merrill, the pride of Severna Park, Maryland. Same hometown as Mark Teixeira.
Ball one.
Text message. This kid grew up with text messages.
Yeah, he did. We're the first generation, or the last generation, that grew up without the internet. And that makes us morally superior to these kids, Chris.
Yes. We can think and do research in books.
That's right.
Two balls.
In
one
the
strike.
dirt, nice job behind the plate. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's ball 3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Up
about.
next for the Padres, third
Runners in the
baseman,
corners here.
Manny
1
Machado.
away. Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 1 so far. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Tatis on third. Merrill at first. 1 gone. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And Manny gets a piece. 2-2 now. This one high in the air to left center. McCarthy settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Now batting,
There you go.
second
Nice little
baseman,
RBI
Jack
there. It's a great at bat.
Cronenworth.
Got the job done.
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed. Cronenworth starting up the middle at second, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Coming home. Safe. It's 3-zip.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute
Xander
bolt
Bogaerts.
the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
2-0.
There's the strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, and now the DH, Peyton Smith.
Designated hitter.
Well, after putting up a nice
Peyton
inning on
Smith.
offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Next
1
offering
ball, 1
misses
strike.
down and away.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering
balls,
way
1
off the
strike.
plate.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 2-2 on the way. That's down and in. This one in the air, right field. Tatis grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice
Batting
catch
eighth,
on the
catcher,
run right there. He
Gabriel
saved extra
Moreno.
bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Gabriel
Counts
Moreno,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering upstairs. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
One gone, runner at
Geraldo
first.
Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That hits
Ball
the
one,
dirt,
no strike.
and it's 1-0. Man at first, one away. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that
One ball,
fastball.
two
Out of the
strikes.
hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The shortstop
that's out.
takes the ball. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Got him looking. And now two gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
Now batting,
You want to be ready to hit the
right
fastball.
fielder,
Sometimes you can
Corbin
overthink things, and I think
Carroll.
that was the case right there.
Let's go, D-back. Woohoo! Come on, D-back. Come on, you can.
Carroll takes a ball
Ball
as he
one.
stands in for the second time. Moreno leads off first with two down to the inning. Got it started a little too early. Strike
1-1.
one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the
Ball,
sweeper
that's
misses
inside.
for a ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That
Now
keeps this
batting,
inning alive and
second
gives this
baseman,
offense a good
Ketel
chance to cut into their
Marte.
deficit.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. That misses
That's
the
ball
zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill sizing this one up. And that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Chase
Leading
Field,
off
John
for the
Sciambi with
Padres,
Chris
left
Singleton,
fielder,
and set
Jason
to lead off
Hayward.
the fourth, Jason Hayward.
Looking good, D-back. Yeah, D-back. This game is too pro for you, San Diego.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. That's inside.
That's off the plate.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
So here's the Padres DH, Tirso Ornelas. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Come on, D-back, let's go.
And that one is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other
Now
way,
batting,
but that
catcher,
time
Elias
little anxious.
Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Elias Diaz. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
All ones in the count.
And it's even up.
That's out.
Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
And that one missing low. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Gurriel, grounded out his first time. Check swing, called strike. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Chop to third. And a foul ball. Outside low. And the count is 1-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Naylor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Naylor into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio
Suarez up to the plate now. Grounded out his first time up. That one hit to right. And that is foul. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Luis Arias. Burns back to work. Just off the inside edge. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Joe Mantiply getting ready to go. Thompson also throwing. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Come on,
Tatis
Count 1-0.
stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Ball. 2-0.
That one inside, ball three. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Up
the
next
entire
for the
at bat.
Padres, center
Man at
fielder
first,
Jackson Merrill.
Merrill. The next up for the Padres. Tatis runs. Squirts away a little bit. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Burns checks the runner.
No,
Tatis dives back in. Next offering is down low. Just missed. Runner at second here, one gone. That one fouled off, 2-2. And delivers outside. In the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman Manny Machado.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Corbin Burns. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the
Thompson
Diamondbacks.
on the pitch here.
Still
Number
pretty
81.
early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Machado.
Come on, Ryan.
And that's down and away. And Manny gets a piece. Man on second, 2 down. On a line out towards center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Tatis comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Now batting.
Comes through with the RBI.
Jake
Just a very
Cronenworth.
nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And that's
Off the plate,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. 1-0. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marte brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith.
Hitter, Pavin Smith.
Outside low, ball one.
You know, these D-backs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
One, two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now
Here's a
batting,
catcher to hit. Gabriel
Gabriel
Moreno. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 down,
Geraldo
bases empty.
Perdomo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo struck out looking in his first at bat. Ball 1 there. Action in the pen down there. Yuki Matsui, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Morahone, the power lefty, up as well. And that misses. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ripped to short. Out number 3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 4-0. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Thompson in his 4th year, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that's
Ball 1,
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Graveman, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next pitch is downstairs. That's to third. Suarez throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Jason Hayward. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line to left. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Tirso Ornelas, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Padres go down 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
So a man at first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Now this team is definitely
0-1's
looking
the count.
for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can
Now
see, the
batting,
hitter just locked up a little bit.
baseman,
Thought it was a great pitch to hit,
Naylor.
but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
The
San
pitcher
Diego.
on here, Yuki
Number one.
Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty
Yuki
with the left-handed
Matsui.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Move to first. And
No,
he's
he's
back
in
in
there.
on a dive. Misses
Yep, that ball went
outside, and that's ball one.
Let's go Diamondbacks. Woo!
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Two balls, two strikes.
That one misses. And now 3-2. Carroll over at second, one down. Here's a high chopper. Bogarts fires to first in time.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder,
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And in at second with an RBI double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, two down. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, two strikes.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Runner at second, two down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses with that one.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Off the mark there. And that's ball three. Eugenio Suarez waiting to hit for the D-backs.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Out to short. Bogarts zips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Diamondbacks.
seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Kendall
49.
Graveman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's
Leading
Elias
off
Diaz.
for the Padres, catcher Elias Diaz.
Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the
batting
7th.
first baseman Luis Ariz.
Here comes Luis Ariz to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Ariz is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
Ball
Inside just missed.
Let's go, D-back. Woohoo! Come on, D-back. Come on, you can do it.
One down, base is empty. Rips one to right. Carroll pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Tatis at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think
One
that
ball,
pitch
one
surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so
2
far
strikes.
in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a 1-2. And
Ball
downstairs.
Let's show 'em.
Tatis waits. And
The count
misses
is ball.
inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Left field, Gurriel has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reynolds.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 25, Sean Reynolds.
So digging in,
Leading
Eugenio
off for the
Suarez.
Diamondbacks, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And that's
2
way
balls,
high.
no strike.
Ball 2. And a foul ball.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Machado pulls that one down, and there's one
Now
away.
batting, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Close
Nope.
one,
Ball
doesn't
1.
get the call. And
1-0.
that is ball 1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go Diamondbacks. Woo, come on, Diamondbacks.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner
Now
for that
batting,
backwards
the
K right
catcher,
there. I think the hitter
Gabriel
saw it all the
Moreno.
way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 down, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
Come on, D-backs, let's go.
Just
Inside
missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball,
The
1 strike.
Padres leading by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th. Outside
That's ball
low, and it's 2-1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Diamondbacks,
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Bryce
40.
Jarvis.
Bryce Jarvis.
Now Machado
Leading
up
off
here.
for San Diego, third baseman Manny Machado.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back
1-1.
fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In there at the knees. And it's 1-2. Just
That's the ball.
misses the mark outside the zone.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Good eye
got
in that
3-2.
spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And that
That's out.
misses off the outside edge. That one not
2-0.
close. And that's ball 2. in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Gets the call. Counts full, 3-2.
Count full.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 in this one. Jarvis throws to first. Tag and they got him. Cronenworth picked off.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
First offering, and it just misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next offering is downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. So K marks the at-bat for X. Padres go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Now pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now, new pitcher on the mound as
Number
we roll
50,
into the bottom of the 8th. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit.
Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fastball for a strike.
We got full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Now
works the walk.
Right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
1-2 now. That one missing inside. That one way inside. And a payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Caught him looking for the K.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Perdomo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And they'll do it again.
Count full.
That one deep left field, and forget it. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Adrian Morejon won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jason Adam. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 40, Jason Adam.
One out, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Robert Suarez, the closer, is getting loose. Peralta, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel Jr.
First
Nope,
pitch,
that's
and he
ball.
just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Right through there for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Cronenworth gets it to first, and that is the inning. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Mantiply. And now it's going to be Jason Hayward.
Left fielder, Jason Hayward.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jordan Montgomery up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And here is Tirso Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas.
And first offering is fouled off. Mantiply, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. That clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's too low. And that's ball 3. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Elias Diaz.
So up next, Elias Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Nope.
Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Ground ball right side. Naylor tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
McCarthy.
There's a strike. Fouled off to the right. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Come
in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Suarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Diamondbacks down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he held up. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch just misses. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Ground ball, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.